Hey, I was just going to script reading episode 18 of my Trails of Cold Steel gameplay. Right now we're about to head to Bareahard with a team of Fee, Emma, Marcus, Jusis. So a lot of problems are probably going to happen. Without further ado, let's get into it. Should be entertaining at least. Please ignore my chewing, I'm eating some Starburst while I'm recording. Ah, you made it. Hey, good morning, are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Bareahard before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets too, huh? Yeah, the train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Mark, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. 5 hours? Wow. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Ugh. Try being in a car for 13 hours. That's a nightmare. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of this whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. Fee! If anyone can do it, it's you, Reen. Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make it work, but I expect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even? That's going to be the whole goal of this field study, isn't it? Passenger service bound for Heimdall now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until trains come to a complete stop. That's us. Afraid we gotta run. May adios be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. I guess we should buy our tickets to line up for Bareahard train then. Yes, let's. If we must. Though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is heading to Bareahard today, right? Correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Celtic, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. The next one will be arriving soon, so I'm just buying your tickets now. Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Bareahard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Celtic, Bareahard. Now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing already read that part. Not gonna laugh, we'll laugh at close right before Marcus got on there. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us a overview, Jusis? You're from Bareahard City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. Are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-no bias I'm certain to inject. Oi! Are you suggesting I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? I guess I like your character at all, but you kind of do that. Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam, after all. You spent your every waking moment studying with your nose glued to the textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Oh, that smirk Jusis has. Why, you... Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably last month's field study. Oh! What was that? Read? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one too. Do you two really want that to happen again? Well, I hope you're not naively suggesting we put aside our differences and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be a class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally, we might have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt, we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Reed, I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working towards the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B. Unless we want to lose to him, we have to work together here. What? Reed? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. That's actually a smart way to get them to work together. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. I get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm just how good your grades are, for example, all three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race, have to struggle to catch up. It was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. I see. There's no denying she's strong, incredibly strong in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's a simple fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better. If we'd been able to form proper combat links with another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. You would have. I was wondering if she was still asleep. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, it could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost either. Exactly. And there's Keldick. Alicia, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And guys seems like that could work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yes, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. And it's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed, I prefer not to cooperate with this farce. I have no intention of standing by accepting defeat. So you're saying, until this trip is over, we'll call a truce. Well, that's progress, at least. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. At least seems like they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement? I sure think what things must have been like last time. Nicely played, Reen. Basically provoked their pride to get them to work together. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bareahard is the most important city in Eastern Krugen's province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large, even by simple standards. Dang. The hilly regions surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. The heck is a minx? I never really got that. Furthermore, the Krugen province as a whole is widely renowned for high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and fur are regarded as Bareahard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't it? That would be the Artisan Street in South Bareahard, yes. A large number of artisans gathered there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdallr that specializes in gems produced in Bareahard as well. Of course, only nobles ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up the most important thing to note, a fact which you're already quite aware, but can't be stressed enough. Bareahard is as hard a city of nobles. What's been said about in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? For nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from Artisan Street to the enormous Provincial Army Guardhouse, the central plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to house the largest airships. Bareahard is a city that was developed with nobility and the Bareahard household in particular at its center. So it really is an exaggeration then. Huh. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Bareahard, you'd be best well advised to keep your usual anti-noble and trio to yourself, unless you fancy becoming friendly with the Provincial Army at any rate. I know that, I told him I have to. I didn't even think about that. Oh god. We're heading to the city of nobles with Machias. That didn't really kick in until now. This is bad. I'm actually seeing this is kind of encouraging. In a weird sort of way, it feels like we're making progress. I mean, they aren't shouting at each other, so that's good. I hate having to cooperate, but I don't want to be one responsible for losing a Group B. I suppose I'll call it a truce with you too. I almost forgot that Machias had a problem with me. But I'm sorry about. I don't actually think you're deceitful noble sympathizer, so there's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I have forgiven you for what you did. That's more than enough, thanks, Machias. Why would you thank me? Oh, he's blushing. Looks like he really does hate me after all. If only I could find some way to make up with him entirely. Thank you so much, Green. I knew God was try about you. What do you mean? At the stage she said, they only do it, it's you, remember? I didn't do anything special though. I just gave my honest opinion. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. And that's exactly why I think you're able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let the group down. Go on, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Or what's worried about the fan art she's making of you two? Nothing at all. Okay, I was just kidding about that, but I just had a thought. How much fan art did people make of those two, Marcus and Jusis? I'm actually afraid to check it. Nothing at all. I wasn't expecting to return Bareahard so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Still, save all nobles, I get the feeling I'm going to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite a fixation with social standing in class. You should try not to let it get into you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy writing in your every word and action, you won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice, thanks. Maybe more like it, I'm sure it would be really appreciative. We'll be relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands, then. Stare. So why is she staring at me? Is something the matter? I underestimated you a little. Thanks, I guess. So the hard part will be keeping this up for all of our field study. We want to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. We want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough. True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. I wonder what sort of regiment she underwent to find him so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like we know something. Maybe we can get her open up more someday. Alright, I'm going to place a blade, I'll be sure to edit it out though. I just realized the blade cards basically are weapons. And they say different stuff if you talk to them again too. Oh! We've passed through the granary region. What a beautiful view. It's literally painted. Look, you see a few steeples in the distance. That's Bareahard. Indeed, we should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all.
Lord Jusis.
What?
Lord Jusis, welcome back to Bareahard.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
He was
Returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired, were you not?
Yep, he hates the attention.
Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Bareahard household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Oh?
Huh? Lord Rufus?
Who?
Rufus? What?
my beloved brother. It's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go?
Oh, wow.
I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
Oh, wow, he's
Take it
smiling.
these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
Oh, Jusis writes about us?
Where are my manners, then? My name is Rufus Albareah. Jusis is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
Oh, is that so?
That's not...
He's being toyed with.
Oh, he is enjoying
I
this.
can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
Were you about to say no one in love? He was about to say love, but change it to mostly tolerate.
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bareahard. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Wow, it's a pretty beautiful place. The verdant city.
I see. So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Oh, you know Schwartz?
You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall.
What's a falconry competition? I'm assuming maybe it's a sword competition, because falcon is the name of a sword, but that's pretty much a guess. I don't know what the heck that
He
is.
taught me much about the practice and its etiquette.
Okay, yeah, it's gotta be a sword
That
competition.
must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well. And still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
So I'm assuming Jusis never mentioned in the letters how he and Maki's butt heads.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies. No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Is he trying to play matchmaker with his brother?
Oh, I'm honored you would say so. It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me?
Oh, come on, it's a chance to learn more about
And when
you.
you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Albareah family mansion.
Oh boy.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared. That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Oh, thank you. Truly appreciate it.
It's nice actually seeing him smile like that. I wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however.
Wait, does he actually not get along with his father? I said oh no because I could tell he didn't want to go there, so I thought that's where we were going for a
I
second.
can see your hotel coming into view now.
And I was worried Marcus might say something stupid there. Hotel Esmeralda. Isn't that named the gypsy from The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness. Don't think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I will invite you to a banquet this evening. Unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we finish here. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed, I'm representing our father. And don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. He may not be the most affable person, but please, do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May God's blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. He seemed pretty nice. I actually like him. So that was Rufus Bareahard. I've heard rumors about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Being in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated. He seemed like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. They made a point of showing consideration for my dad, too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. He effortlessly thrust Jusis into the role of cute little brother. Oh, she's not going to let Jusis forget that. I would prefer you not to have seen that. Too late. I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Bareahard just as we arrived. How unfortunate. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel to begin our work. Wait. Come on, let's drop off our things. It sounds like a good idea, though. The thought of actually staying at a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. It's definitely a fancy one. It's truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed Dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we'll be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you allow me to escort you to Western Wing, then we've a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait, I believe I told you before we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Jusis, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys, one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That works for me. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students. We should be treated as such. A record player. We can finally start working on our field study task now, I think. Good, we wasted more than enough time as it is. Now, let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. Two required and 1 optional, huh? RX Canyon Monster, RX Vote required. Violent Monsters roving RX Canyon Path. And the Cruisin' Provincial Army Light Kit eliminated. Monster Fate Spinner, location top of Cliff Highway. Put a ring on it. I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk me to Turner's Jewelers. Bruce? Brooke? Stick to the bath salts. The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're fortunately running low on. Someone procured them for us. To strike your fancy, find me on the outside the Sorcerer Restaurant. Sans Voltaire. Study defines a 100-cell radius around north and east Bareahard. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the structure upon request. One request from a noble followed by one from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to strike a perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What did they mean by report to Eric's Fort on this one? Eric's Fort sits on the opposite side of Eric's Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just be on the safe side. I advise that regardless, the pathway through Canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete other tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Yes, let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Elise and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak. We can't let them beat us. So let's give this our all. Right? Okay? Of course. I give you my word. Alright then, I'm going to leave this episode off here. Figure I have enough content for this episode, really. Most of it's just story stuff. Next episode will be exploring the city as well as doing this optional quest, then the required tasks. It should take at least 1 or 2 episodes to do all that, really. But it was pretty interesting to see a new side of Jusis, including seeing his brother and the relationship between him and his brother. So, yeah, we're learning more about the characters, and I really enjoy that. So without further ado, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.